Andrew Hutchings here, not a licensed physician, not giving medical advice. It's purely informational and entertainment. And it's going to be a short video, but a professor of mine mentioned how it's thought that beta-2 agonists like albuterol, like clenbuterol, in case you don't know, albuterol is in the inhalers for asthma. Actually, conveniently got one right here. You know, these things. Not too expensive and hard to get, so I can afford to do one spray for the video. And clenbuterol. I don't have any clenbuterol. Funny how I look over to see if I have it, but no, sadly, I don't have any clenbuterol. It's used for primarily bodybuilding fat loss. But it's thought, it's thought that they dilate the blood vessels around the pituitary gland in the brain, allowing more prolactin to reach systemic circulation and cause more lactation in women. Which makes you think, human growth hormone, also from the same part of the pituitary gland as prolactin. Perhaps, if that's true, more human growth hormone will reach the body. Sadly, however, it does not seem to be got a message. Wife says she's going to exercise with her sister. Good for her. Exercise is very important. But back on the topic of human growth hormone. Sadly, it's been shown that beta-2 agonists blunt the release of human growth hormone, at least in humans. I don't know about other animals. I didn't look into the other animals. I mean, it's not that you intentionally look into the other animals, but when you read medical studies, they're not always about humans. The ones I've read are about humans. Sadly, beta-2 agonists decrease human growth hormone quite significantly. The good news is, and I don't remember if I just mixed up words and said good news, but the bad news is it lowers human growth hormone. The good news is that beta-2 agonists have been shown to, in my opinion, significantly in medical studies. I don't know how it turns out in real life, but in medical studies, they significantly increase muscle cell differentiation. That's pretty much what human growth hormone does. So ironic that we get less human growth hormone and more muscle cell differentiation, like new muscle cells. So apparently whatever it does works better than the decrease in human growth hormone harms it, according to medical studies. Not everything in a medical study turns out to be exactly that way in reality. I have taken salbutamol. I didn't notice anything from it, and no, I didn't just take it from that inhaler. I've taken oral albuterol, sorry. Albuterol is the same thing as salbutamol. Salbutamol is I think the original name for it, but the systemic name is albuterol. Yeah, I didn't notice anything from it. Thought it was just a waste. I mean, it wasn't exactly expensive, so it wasn't a waste of money, but it's like, why take it? But then again, muscle growth is a very slow process, so you're not necessarily going to notice if something gives you a 10% increase when you're already just barely making any progress to begin with. A 10% increase looks like nothing. Now, if you're a beginner, maybe you're making a lot of progress, but then it's kind of the flip side. Maybe you're making so much that a 10% increase, it just blurs in with the rest of your progress. So I've never noticed an increase in anything from salbutamol, albuterol. But according to medical studies, beta-2 agonists like albuterol, salbutamol, and clenbuterol decrease human growth hormone while simultaneously increasing muscle cell differentiation above baseline. So do you need to hop on beta-2 agonists to build more muscle? It doesn't seem that way to me. I would love that to be the case because they don't suppress your testicles, and like usual, I do not have pants on in my video. Yeah, I would love that also because they're completely legal prescription medications, like everywhere in the world. Yeah, main thing I certainly don't want to do anything illegal. But yeah, they don't suppress your testicles, they're completely legal. It sure would be awesome if they could help you build more muscle. Doesn't seem like they do. Oh, fat loss! Well, what about fat loss? I didn't notice any fat loss benefit from salbutamol. Maybe I didn't take enough. Maybe it's not the best beta-2 agonist for fat loss. Maybe clenbuterol's a lot better. Here's my bottle. Salbutamol. So I took up to like 5 milligrams per day for a little while. Didn't help. Didn't even keep me awake. I was still falling asleep like usual in class. It's like, in theory, it should help. In reality, not so much. Hope you liked this video. Hope you found it interesting. I don't know how you will apply it to benefit yourself, but maybe you do not want to take a beta-2 agonist with something like ibutamoren, MK677, because maybe they would be counterproductive. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It costs you nothing to subscribe, and maybe it'll help me make a few bucks someday. Really, I would like to make a bit of money. And check out my other videos.